Oh my. Um, I forget how I do this, bro. Wait, hold up. Last time I did something and I forgot what I did. What did I do, bro? Hold up. How do I copy the link to the stream? Copy video URL. Wait, does this just work? No way. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Dude, I suck at everything I do. Hello, everyone. Um, Mars, I'll make you a moderator just so you stand out in chat. Okay, so everyone, PTD. We love PTD, don't we? So, dude, it's not like updated, so I don't know how many people are watching, but basically, we are going to be doing, I'm going to showcase and do some final bit of testing for advanced mode. So I'm going to be doing that. It's mostly done. I made a tiny bit of tweaks to it, but other than that, it's mostly done. The wave structure is so much better. I'll also be like showcasing some other stuff like maps and other stuff. I did tester applications, and yeah, you can. I think they're not closed, so you can still do them. So we do have the tutorial. I'm not going to showcase this because it's not done, but I'll showcase a little bit of it. It's very basic. Like, none of this is done at all. We just have the basics. I am going to put, I forgot to do this, but there's going to be like stuff telling you how to place like good placement spots for different towers, what resistances are, what a bunch of different things are. So, you know, it should hopefully help new players. And yeah, and then we have our own profiles finally. This is just small quality of life thing. I feel like this is uneven, but maybe it's not. Oh, it's probably this making it look uneven. Yeah, you can finally see your own profile. We do have changes to the loadout just because it was so cluttered before, bro. The entire left side of the screen was covered in buttons. And okay, so I'll quickly, this is not accurate. This is gonna not, it's Halloween will end in a couple days. Don't listen to that. I'm gonna talk about the skulls really quick. So how it works is how you think it works. I'm not good at explaining things, I'm sorry, but essentially you have easy mode and casual mode is the main mode. And novice is like beginner tutorial. You're learning the basics, you're learning what type of enemies appear. It's pretty easy, but you will have lower rewards. Yes, it's updated here. You get less XP, less gold than you do for casual mode. Casual and novice are unlocked by default. Heroic you have to beat each mode in order to unlock the next one. So once I beat heroic, I'll be able to do legendary, then nightmare, then ultra nightmare, and yeah. So ultra nightmare, so if I'm being 100% honest, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for legendary, nightmare, ultra nightmare, just because it's gonna have everything's gonna completely change. Heroic and novice should be really easy because it's only slight tweaks. For easy mode, I got novice done in like 2 hours and it turned out well. It's very easy. I haven't really started on heroic, but it should also be relatively easy. I'll just slightly adjust some values. However, for legendary, nightmare, and ultra nightmare, for easy, advanced, and even master mode, that's going to take a lot longer to balance. I don't know if these will release on time, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure. We do have a new map, Volcaris. It's a remake of Tropical Beach, which will be removed. Maybe on Mars do like a legacy button. You click legacy and you can view all the old maps, because like I know Skyblock is a fan favorite, so I don't want to remove it, but we'll probably just move it to a different section. And then yeah, I'll go ahead and showcase advanced mode. Wait, I don't have my right towers. So these are the perks I'm bringing. I'm not gonna do them though. You can be advanced with 3 towers. Oh, also, I'm sure most of you, like 99% of you know this, but the difficulties are based off Doom, not TDX. TDX does Ultra Nightmare based on Doom. We're doing Ultra Nightmare based off Doom. And Heroic and Legendary based off Halo. So, anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's go. Ignore that. We have 25 slots. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the game real quick so I can showcase the new map. Actually, it is very well done. I think it's just cool looking. I don't know, dude. I really like this map. It's a lot longer than Tropical Beach actually, and you have the portal, which kind of has lore. It's not that important to the lore, but it kind of just explains where the zombies come from instead of just, you know, them walking out of a cave or whatever. And yeah, it's mostly the same. But yeah, way better graphics and everything. So yeah. Anyways, I like to start out by placing... Oh, everything got rebalanced, by the way. Nothing is final, but everything did get rebalanced. So I like to start out by getting a couple machine gunners. They're pretty good, although he did get a nerf, technically. The enemies also got a nerf, so it's balanced out. Is it planned for you to be a support DPS tower with the screaming ability? Yeah. The portal creature is not really a threat to the main faction. Oh, ooh. Yeah, portal creature is not really a threat. I'm not gonna say too much about the lore. I mean, the lore is pretty obvious. It's not like TDX or even TDS. The lore is pretty much right in your face with the dialogue. Oh yeah, oops. Oh well, you know what? They don't know what it's for, Mars. It's okay. No one's gonna figure it out. I will not do a second currency for a long time. Probably not until Apocalypse mode, which will come out in like March if we're lucky. The portal creature is more of like a support, and you won't see him for a very long time. He's kind of just sits on the sidelines doing stuff. Anyways, I do think the advanced wave structure is a lot better. It's less spam, and yeah. So I am balancing this a lot different. I'm doing like a rock, paper, scissor kind of thing, where I don't know how to explain this, but like some towers are... I'll actually just wait until... I'll explain this once it appears. But early game is relatively easy. You just spam machine gunners. You can do marksman and annihilator. I think one of my testers soloed it with 2 towers only. I don't know if that's possible, and I also don't know if that's something normal players would be able to do. You can find out what the stars are in master mode. Right now, the waves are kind of similar. I think it's like about to get different. I hope. Because Halloween Expert is sort of a joke. It's just meant to be hard, like unreasonably hard. I mean, if you can beat it, good job. So now I like to get a Marksman. Marksman's super good on this. He did get kind of destroyed, but you know what? He's still good. And we got the excavators. These don't come out. I don't even remember the old wave structure. Dude, the old wave structure was terrible. My way of balancing has changed heavily. So I normally get like 8 of these guys. If you can contact me by just DMing me, I respond every now and then. And yeah, so here are the securities. So I'm going to pause the game real quick. This isn't the best example, but securities force you to use different towers. They have 99% plasma resistance. If you use Ravager early game, you're guaranteed to lose. You cannot just spam him and place him down. You have to strategize with what you do. Explosions are really good against this. Bullet can work too. He does have a little bit of bullet resistance. I also removed flame resistance on most of the guys. So, yeah, you can actually use flamethrower. There'll be some more enemies coming up that I can showcase that too. So you are kind of supposed to use a variety of towers instead of just one tower. This wave is a bit slow, honestly, but I don't actually care to fix it. What does a crown beside my username mean? I don't know what that means, actually. I think it's just top fans, so I guess it's whoever chats the most. And yeah, there are some stealth guys. Stealth guys don't even make a huge appearance in advanced mode. And I'm not sure if I want that changed. I think advanced mode turned out fine. I don't want to change too much of it and then make it worse. But if I remember correctly, they're just I don't think stealth enemies are a threat except early game. And flamethrower will be the only RNG tower we do, probably. Don't hold me accountable on that, because I may do another one. But I'm probably just going to turn it into challenges, because I know not a lot of people like that, so. Or if I do, we'll add a pity system or something. Crates are also going to be a lot easier to get, just because perks are getting nerfed to 2 slots only. Next update. Golden Striker eventually will be reworked into a skin. And it's also going to get completely killed in Master Mode update because it's not balanced around that at all. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 6. Alright, I might need 6. No, I need more. What's next wave? I want the rider guys to show up. Wave 13 will make an appearance soon. Wave 13 can catch you off guard if you invest too much money into the wrong thing. I think you can, on an easy map like this, you can beat it with only marksmen. But you're going to want some other towers. That's fine. Alright, so that's 7. And yeah, we do have the stealth security. So marksman's very good in this mode. With machine gunner. Machine gunner will be very good in late game. But for early to mid game, you're going to want marksman. And here is wave 13. I'm actually dying. No, this is not master mode. This is advanced rebalance. So, you're really going to want Annihilator for this wave, because these guys can pretty easily get past. Because it's a combination of high health excavators and stealth securities with bullet resistance. So, yeah, if you don't have the right stuff to counter this, it's not going to look good for you. They're already kind of getting by. I think we'll probably be fine, though. What you have in mention about Henry? What? And yeah, I normally get 8 Annihilators. So, here is another example. These guys have no resistances in any category except bullet. So, you're going to want Annihilator for these guys. So, that's kind of what I mean for the rock, paper, scissors. You're forced to use a variety of towers. If you only use one type of tower, you are going to lose. Guaranteed. And that will be double, or that's especially going to apply for master mode. You're really going to want to use a variety in that. You can kind of get away with only using 2 types of damage in advanced mode, but in master mode, if you don't have plasma towers, it's over for you. So yeah, I'll resume this. So yeah. We're not doing a Christmas mode. We have too much to work on. Mars, I thought you removed that. We're working on optimizing. Mars, what is this? Do you see this? You see this weird explosion? Mars, shot in game, Mars. Yeah, we're gonna optimize that. Although this game is pretty good optimized. I hear a lot of people say it's better than TDX. I don't know about that, but it's definitely pretty good. You can't handle a lot. Like, our explosions, I think our visual effects are higher quality than a lot of games, and you can handle them pretty well. Is it stealth? Yes, we're actually... I don't know when this is coming out, but we are working on a tower that reveals stealth enemies. And yes, by now, I think an Elite Rider came out on wave 15, but you haven't seen them yet because, you know, the wave is completely changed. Yeah, what is this VFX? Yeah, that needs to be removed. Farm is not planned for a while, so I don't know. I can't say anything about farm because I haven't even made a concept for it yet. I just don't plan for one anytime soon. So, especially because the eco is already pretty good if you're good at managing your money. Yeah, here you go. Elite Rider, 90%. Bullet, 80% flame. He is a lot easier now. He's a lot slower. So, you honestly should not be dying to him. If you die, he's not even that bad. And next up, now this is where Machine Gunner comes into play, because these guys have high explosion and plasma resistance. So, you're going to want bullet resistance. Yeah, you just got want bullet resistance. What is... Yeah. You tell people to... I do not have DMs off from random people. That's probably your guys' settings. I get plenty of DMs every day from PTD. Trust me. You're not really meant to leak this guy. I don't know. I'm probably doing something different because I did not leak this guy before testing. Whatever. Yeah, the drill. So you may notice the robot spam is way less, bro. It is. Yeah, advanced mode had way too much spam. The wave structure was pretty bad, honestly. But it is now less spammy while still being difficult. It's honestly probably harder. I wouldn't say it's harder, but it does require you to be a little more careful and strategize a little more. Skins will come out eventually. We're very busy with everything right now, so we just don't have time for skins. If I were to do skins, I'd probably get another modeler to do that, just to save time. Otherwise, you're not getting skins until like the summer, bro. Like 8 months. We do have dialogue, actually. I just disabled it because I'm working on it still. You know, the wave structure change. Oh, these guys, I do not have anything to counter this, so my guys are just gonna die. Yeah, that's not fun. These guys are definitely a threat. And you almost hit that guy, but he lived, so that's cool. Also, regarding early access testing, I'm working on that. I don't know when that's coming out, but it may come out soon. And, okay, so now I don't have any bait towers. Yeah, I don't have any bait towers yet. This guy's gonna run in. I'm gonna put it on 1 speed. Blitz will come in and kill every single one of my tower if they are low health. Although he's not too much of a threat, honestly. And these guys no longer come, the giant mini boss kind of guys do not come all on the same wave. They will come in sets of 2. And I think I'm about to take damage. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a machine gunner here. This map is supposed to be easy. So, yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be easy. But towers can't shoot through here. They can shoot on here, but they cannot shoot through. So, if you were to place marksman here, it's pretty useless. And this is also only advanced mode. Yeah, we will add more difficult maps. And this is also, you have to remember, this is casual mode. The next mode will be pretty hard. Or next difficulty, like, you know, when you get up to legendary mode, you're going to be placing towers all the way back there. And yeah, here the enforcer and the other guy come. They will do bad things to your towers. I'm gonna speed it up. Yeah, he will shoot. Yeah. I don't really notice the VFX too much. I don't know if that's an issue or maybe I'm just not noticing. But he will go down pretty easily as long as he doesn't target your marksman. Although he did target my annihilator, that was good, but that's fine, honestly. These guys will get stunned, but I do think he'll go down fairly quick. I do want to get music for these guys eventually. It's just not a high priority because they're mini bosses. They're barely a mini boss. Like, I wouldn't really consider these guys a mini boss, if I'm being honest. It is like a stronger enemy. Although music might be cool. So, now we have elite riders. I actually think this... Wait, what the hell, dude? I buffed this wave. I did not test this, bro. This is my first time playing this wave since I changed it. I used to kill these elite riders so much quicker. I don't know what I did, but I think it's fine, honestly. But yeah, I'm still getting through, so I'm probably going to keep it the same. Yeah, that's actually not a bad change. Now the twins are here, so... I don't have baits for these guys, so it's probably just over for me, but... Getting marksman is going to be really good, because they won't attack. I nerfed them heavily. They went from 600,000 health to way lower health. And their damage is lower, so... Honestly, a marksman might be able to survive a laser attack. I'm not sure. But yeah, they don't have... One of them has plasma resistance, but low fire resistance. The other has high fire resistance, but no plasma. Oh, no! He died. That's so unfortunate. These guys are pretty easy, though. Machine gunner is definitely more of a boss killer, especially, you know, late game. I don't like how they're bunched up like this. This looks stupid. I don't really know how to fix this. I'm probably just gonna make them attack differently so their attacks are not as synced up. It's not really high priority right now, though. What I don't want to happen... If this guy flames them, it's over. Okay, he's not. Although he still has a lot of health, dude. I think my marksmen are gonna get cooked up. I don't like that. Stop killing my guys, please. Oh, we also will be locking... Ah, yeah, it's over. It's over. Look at all that. Yeah. I got lucky with him hitting the two on the side, but if he does that, it's over. But anyways, speed will be locked to 1 on boss waves. That's not added in yet, but it will be. Kind of like TDX, bro. TDX does that, dude. We're copying TDX. No! How is he hitting them? Oh my goodness. I need to nerf his range. Oh, alright, whatever, bro. And there he goes. The next couple waves should be pretty easy. Mortar! Mortar's getting a complete rework, so... That's not coming for a little bit, though. Mortar's not... Yeah. And there goes my tower. Oh, he actually can live that. Okay, that's good. You're gonna want a lot of marksmen for the Colossal. I'm very happy with the Colossal fight. He actually kind of feels like a proper boss fight. I don't really know how to explain it, but... Like, it feels like if you're not, like... I don't really know how to explain it, but... It does feel like a proper boss fight. I'm gonna turn speed back up. Advanced also only has 28 waves now, by the way. No longer 30. It's a small change, but it's definitely noticeable. It's so much better. It's just another cash wave. And here he is. I'm gonna put speed to 1. He's so much weaker now. Why is my dog's doing stuff? Anyways, yeah. This guy is a little better to fight now. He's a lot easier. I don't know why he's killing my guys, bro. I thought Machine Gunner could actually survive that, but I guess not. So Machine Gunner is probably better to use on this wave. Oh my goodness, bro. Whoa. Okay, bro. What is this? Yeah, so I actually buffed him. And I didn't test it out. Oh, shoot, bro. I actually might lose. I'm probably going to increase cash on this because... Or maybe I'm going to nerf his... I might nerf his range, or not range, but the splash damage on that because he just wiped out all of those guys in like one attack. I think, yeah, I'm not getting enough money. I'm probably going to lose. Yeah, look at that. Alright, I'm gonna nerf this. The reason why I'm not spreading out my towers is because a new player isn't gonna know to do that. At least not right away. So I'm kind of playing like someone who's bad at the game. Intentionally, yeah. So... That's not what I wanted to happen. I'm going to nerf this. Because I do want it to be beatable for new players. And yeah, I just don't want it to be ridiculously hard. So I have Exo Barracks. This is just a placeholder. Yeah, that's just a placeholder. So I'm probably going to just buff the cash, honestly, and nerf the splash damage. Yep, okay. Now, I'm going to showcase a bit of Master Mode. Only very, very little bit of Master Mode. I don't want to say much of anything at all. Let me pull it up. I'll show a boss concept. Yeah, I'll show a boss. So, this is the armored creature. He's gonna appear, you know, he's gonna be pretty, good luck fighting him is all I'm gonna say. I think a lot of people will lose the first time fighting him. So, I'm not really gonna explain anything on how it works. Yeah, I want to be careful with what I say. But you're really gonna want, plasma damage for this guy. What else do we have? I honestly think that's it. I'm not really gonna showcase anything else.
Okay, let's go.
You're just going easy mode, skyblock. If you don't have Ravager, you're probably just gonna lose Master Mode. We will, of course, buff easy and advanced rewards because you will need a lot of gold. You can probably beat it with the current towers in game. You can probably beat it with the current towers in game if you're good enough, but yeah. What can I spawn in? I gotta hold up. I don't want to leak anything. And I don't know how to not leak this. Because if I... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spawn in the enemies. I'm gonna spawn in the enemies. With my screen hidden. Yeah, I'll do that. That's probably smarter. I'm only gonna do a couple of the enemies because I don't really want to showcase much. This was also kind of a bad map to showcase it, because they're looping around the track. I didn't really mean to do that. Oh well. Okay. Apologies. Here we go. So, we have a couple enemies. These are going to be pretty early enemies. This is the Scouter. He will only appear on wave 1, and you can actually pretty easily lose to him if you're not careful, just because there's going to be a lot of them. And then we have the Hunters. These guys, yeah, these guys are doing cool things. They have a specific lore reason why they are here alongside the zombies, because these guys are human. They're humans inside suits, while these guys are infected. So I'm not going to say why they're here alongside the zombies, but they are working with them. And then we have these guys. This guy is probably my favorite enemy. These are the Hulkers. Just ignore those zombie guys. So they do have 2 animations, one with a big open mouth, one closed, and they're gonna be pretty threatening too. And so yes, these guys will shoot at your towers. It is a little similar to those guys from TDX with the way they function. There's nothing I can really do about that. It's kind of just, it's whatever, honestly. I'll just have to, whatever. This guy probably won't attack. Hulkers, they just kind of look cool, honestly. They will be a big, tanky. I think I'll showcase maybe one more because it was already leaked. Yeah, here we go. So here we have the Stalker. This guy's crazy, bro. He doesn't attack, but I did not mean to do that. He doesn't attack, but yeah, he looks pretty cool. And he's also going to be a big threat. So the guy under the map, this is just the Hunter. This faction logo is important, kind of. The way they function is important. So anyways, watch out for those guys in master mode. This is kind of a short stream, but that's all I really am gonna showcase. I think the maps are cool. Everything's cool. Yep, master mode will release sometime in December, I hope. I'm not making any promises because we have so much work to do. But yes, these stats are not final. I haven't even bounced that guy yet. There's gonna be a couple bosses in master mode. Master mode is gonna be more after wave 25. It's gonna be a pretty big boss rush, similar to the old game, where there's gonna be a lot of bosses in a short span. And yeah, then after master mode, we're gonna do apocalypse mode, which I think a lot of people like. I want to try to do cutscenes, but I don't have any voice actors for that, so we'll see how cutscenes go. I'm also kind of experimenting with live action cutscenes. Like, what I mean by that is, like, it happens in real time, like as you're playing the game, instead of like the game pauses and then like something's on your screen, whatever. So we're kind of experimenting with that. I don't know how that's gonna go. And then after apocalypse mode, we're gonna do a collaboration with another game, probably in March, maybe. So, anyways, there will be no Christmas event just because we're very busy with master mode. We're not gonna have time. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for the stream. It was kind of short, but yeah, I'll probably do a poll in the Discord about stuff. But anyways, yeah, Bright Things for PTD. We're doing a lot of cool stuff. Anyways.